Doniphan Middle School would like to thank you all for attending our annual Veterans Day program. Will everybody please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We hope that we are able to not only honor your attendance here today, but also show our gratitude for the sacrifices you have made to secure the freedoms we now enjoy and for future generations.
We'd like to begin our program with the presentation of colors presented by the Doniphan High School Criminal Justice class, followed by the 6th grade choir performing a routine to the national anthem and Uri Grand Ole flag. Please stand.
essay contest was held in the middle school with the topic, "How would you describe a veteran?" We had 3 wonderful essays this year, and I will now announce the winners. Anita Zoliner, Molly Slayton, Gabby Beecher.
At this time, each of the winners will come forward and read their essay.
Veterans Day is one of the best days. We have Veterans Day to respect and honor those who served in the Army. Veterans sacrificed their entire lives to serve our country and get us rights that we may not have today without them. Veterans came when our country was in need. I deeply respect them for everything they have done for us in America. We are free today because of veterans. Here are some traits I think veterans should have because they need them to serve their country. The first trait I think they should have is bravery. I think they should have this trait because they need to be brave to run into the battlefield. Another trait I think they should have is to be sneaky. If they aren't sneaky, they will be found quickly. One more trait I think they should have is to be caring. If they aren't caring, they're just going to leave their fellow soldiers behind. Veterans sacrifice so much to serve our country. They sacrifice spending time with their family. They sacrifice their safety. They sacrifice their whole life to serve our country. And America wouldn't be the same without veterans. If we didn't have the military and veterans, I can't even imagine what America would be like today. The military protects us from harm and keeps us safe. We should honor the men and women who served in the military. They spend all day, every day, devoting their time to protect us. The military is a very important thing, and so are all the people who serve in it. We should celebrate Veterans Day for everything they have done for us. We should honor the amount of sacrifices they all have made for us. Veterans are brave and caring despite what they go through every day. They protect us and keep us safe. We wouldn't be where we are today without veterans, so we should honor and celebrate them.
Almost as if it isn't real. And now I realize that it's much more than that. Millions of Americans throughout the years have lived through this turmoil that we call war for the sake of my freedom. And for this, I'm filled with gratitude. Therefore, I want to express to you my appreciation for the things that you've had to endure, the willingness you've had for this country, and the people that you have lost on behalf of liberty. As a veteran or soldier in the military, you have to endure far more than I could ever imagine. These experiences have changed the way that you view the world. I hold what you have done to help our country and protect the people who call it home to the highest regard. You make our country great. Although I feel that you may often be overlooked by society, you have put your future at risk so that I could have a future in a free world and would never have to be oppressed by another country. Your willingness to fight for the rights of American people is significant. Malala Yousafzai once said, "I raise my voice not so I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard." You not only fight for yourselves, but for others who cannot fight for themselves. The contribution you have made for our country gives it the opportunity to grow and prosper. The purpose of a fire is not only to give warmth, but also to create a light in the place of darkness. Amanda Gorman once said, "We ignite not in light, but in lack thereof, for it is in loss that we truly learn to love." Although a fire is extinguished, the ashes and impact it had on the earth remains. When a person is gone, the impact they had on their life remains and can become a growing, everlasting inspiration. In our darkest times, we learn to truly appreciate the good days. The memory of a person lives on forever, even though they're gone. Even though I am not fully the cause of your loss, I am very sorry that you have lost those who you once held close, so that I might have the chance to live free. In conclusion, the weight you had to bear, your willingness to fight and protect our country, and the people you have lost are worthy of praise and recognition. I want this letter to bring light into your life if there is ever a sense of darkness, and I want it to bring you a sense of hope. The worst weight that one can bear is the imprisonment of their own story. Like a rock that causes ripples on the surface of the water, your story can resonate through the lives of generations to come. I want you to know that your service has changed our world for the better. Thank you for your sacrifices you have made and your service to our country.
A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Douglas MacArthur. Veterans, the hard-working, brave, and selfless heroes of our country. Every single day, they risk their lives for us to ensure that our future will remain bright. They endanger themselves all for the sake of our own beloved country. Being a veteran means to put someone else's life before your own and to do everything within your power to fight for what is right. But what exactly is a veteran? In my opinion, it is someone who has served our country during times of war. A veteran is someone who has or is currently in the military. They serve a disciplined life so that we don't have to. They go off to war to ensure our freedom and to protect our way of life. They are heroes to us, but to them they are just normal people. They are modest, they don't look for publicity, they look to just be doing their job. They state things like the real heroes are those who didn't return from the war. There are a lot of things people overlook when they think of a veteran. For example, being a veteran can be young. They don't have to be retired to be a veteran that we honor. Not all veterans fight, but all are still risking their lives to save our freedom. It seems kind of odd that a veteran that doesn't go to war is still protecting us. The small things matter too, not just the bigger things. So no matter where they are still fighting for our freedom. So let's honor those who are serving and those who have served our country.
The 7th grade will now present essays to our veterans in attendance.
We would now like to introduce our guest speaker this morning, Mr. Jerry Linksweiler.
We have very good moments like this, thanks to our veterans. We're all free, we can communicate, we can talk, and not have to be worried about going to jail. I hate to say that, but it's true. Anyway, it's an honor to be here, to be asked to be back this year, to salute all the veterans, any veteran throughout the United States. Right now, it's a crucial time that we back them, because you guys know that there's a lot of things going on, it's turmoil. But going back a little history, Veterans Day. You know, 1954, Veterans Day is 70 years old this year. Started in 1954. After World War I, it was honest. Then in 54, they voted, made Veterans Day, so we're 70 years old. And it's great. We're still celebrating with all the crowd and all the students. On behalf of the faculty, the coordinators of this event, it is one of the best. I mean, I go to a lot of them, and it takes a lot of effort. You just don't say we're gonna do it and it happens. Anyway, enough said, we're spending a lot of time on the veterans, but gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and students, right now it's crucial. We are spending more money on foreign aid than we're spending on our military. And that's not good, ladies and gentlemen, not good. That's true. And we're going to have to get our military built back up. We don't want to lose our freedom. What we're doing here today, coordinating, it's just a joy for me to be here and be able to do this. But we don't watch. We've got to put some pressure on. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys. It's an honor to be here. Just think about some of the stuff that's going on, get more involved. I appreciate the faculty that they got the kids involved. They know what Veterans Day is and what it's all about. The nice essays. My salute goes out to the winners of the essays and all the ones that wrote them. That's just a blessing. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Our Doniphan School Band will now perform a military medley in honor of our veterans. Veterans, please stand when you hear the anthem for your military branch played.
At this time, we would like to recognize each veteran individually that is here today.
We would like to call upon Caden Moore and Austin Arnold to read the names and ranks of veterans in attendance here today.
Veterans, please stand when your name is called.
Robin Foster, Army.
Albert Morrow, Marines.
Jerry Linksweiler, Navy.
David Shiflett, Army.
Andrew Johansson, Army.
Joshua Renew, Army.
Robert Lowry, Army.
Vicky Kovac, Army.
Michael Brown, Army.
Ronald Elston, Air Force.
Don Stedman, Army.
Ray Essman, Army.
Dave Budwell, Army.
Ricky Cisco, Army.
Ronald Brooks, Army. Thank you.
Every year, the Donovan Middle School Art Club hosts a poster contest. Each winner will receive a cash prize. Please come forward when your name is called. Third place, Josie Kinnan. Second place, Rachel Stadler. First place, Chloe Mize.
We would now like to take this opportunity to have a moment of silence for those who made the greatest sacrifice for our country.
This concludes our program. Thank you for attending Donovan Middle School's annual Veterans Day program.